Started dating this guy recently who's all sorts of charming. Not only is he gorgeous, but he's the funniest person I've ever met. Not possible. Not possible. It can't be. You can't be good looking and that funny. That to me is probably the hottest and most important quality in a guy. We recently started to get more intimate, and I got to see his tattoos. Well, he's got this pretty elaborate tattoo of his ex. Not just a name, but it's like this whole artsy compass design where the needle points to her name. Pretty unique, I'll give him that. It actually said live, and at first I thought it was missing the E or something. I thought maybe the compass was meant to remind him to live his life or some other poetic interpretation.
It's an easy fix, though, if you ever want to fix it.
Yeah, just put an E on there, right? I asked him the meaning behind the tattoo, and that is when he told me that live is his ex-girlfriend, Olivia. At that point, I assumed he had plans to get it removed or changed in some way. I asked which one he planned to do. Change it, remove it. He said he doesn't plan on doing anything. Or covering it up, or removing it, nothing. He says he likes the tattoo and that the name is just a chapter of his life. He says he sees no reason why he should get it removed. He says that they didn't have a bad breakup and he feels no negative emotions when he sees it. He thinks it's unnecessary to remove it and that changing it to do something else seems silly. He says it would just be a tattoo with a made-up message just to cover up a name. Well, I guess I don't think I'd love the idea of someone I'm in a relationship with having a permanent shrine on his skin to an ex. Am I overthinking it, or is this tattoo situation a red flag? Would love to know your thoughts. Do I keep sailing with Captain Compass or abandon ship? In need of some navigation, she says, pun intended. Leslie, 1-855-BERT Show. All right, Mo, what would you do?
Well, I'm not mad at him for feeling like he wants to keep it. That's his prerogative. But if I'm being honest and I'm the person that's in the relationship, you're going to probably have to live alone, because I don't think I could do this. It would bother me. Something about it mentally would just always bother me to know you have somebody else's name tattooed on you.
Would you have rather he lied about the meaning?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would have been better off with that.
If he just would have made something up and then she never would have been any the wiser and just leave it at that.
Which would have been so easy for him to do. Like, you could have turned live into so many different things, but yeah, the honesty would have threw me.
She'd have figured it out at some point because he would have been talking about his ex-girlfriend in a couple of months and said Olivia. She wouldn't have thought anything of it. And then 11 o'clock at night, she would have been like, Olivia, live! Live! That tattoo is live. She'd have figured it out.
Well, I'm assuming if you didn't see it until y'all started getting a little bit more intimate, it's probably in a very intimate area. And I would have to say, if I saw that every time we were getting busy and I had this constant reminder of your ex, Olivia, who I've probably stalked on all forms of social media, so I know what she looks like, I know what she does, I know where she lives, I know what her blood type is, it would really start to bother me. But if this guy is funny and he's gorgeous, girl, you got to take one for the team and just stick it out.
You got to pick and choose your battles, right?
Yeah, you ain't going to win this one, girl.
This would absolutely drive me nuts.
I wouldn't ditch him.
You'd have to make it real dark in that room.
Yeah, well,
every time.
That is a huge ask to ask somebody to alter their body for you. And that's essentially what she's asking him to do. Like, it's part of his past. You shouldn't be ashamed of your past or who you've been with. This was his way of commemorating that. Some people make scrapbooks. Some people get names tattooed on their body, you know?
Well, there must have been something special about her because it's not like he's got 12 names all over his body.
Well, so here's the thing. This is not a ditch scenario for me yet. I would continue to date him. But at some point in time, if he does not put my name on his body, then we got an issue, and then I got to ditch you.
I would just say, every time we're about to do it, you got to put this gauze on, dude. You got to cover that thing up.
How long do you wait? I'm curious. Like, what would the timeline be on that?
The timeline, it's a great question.
However long it took with Liv.
You would ask.
No, it better be sooner than Liv.
Hold on a second. Jenny here says we're all stupid. Hey, Jenny, good morning. You're on the Bert Show. Hi.
Hey good morning.
Good morning.
So listen, so here's what I think, right? So listen to the fact of, so he made the comment, hey, this was a chapter of my life, right? And that chapter, it's over for him, right? It ended on a good note for him. It didn't end on a bad note. So, I mean, I think that's like one point of it. The other point of it is they could get so far invested into this relationship that he could change his mind. He may not want to change it now, but he may want to change it sometime down the road.
Yeah, I'm with Jenny. I wouldn't ditch him. I don't think this is a ditchable offense.
I'd say you can keep the tattoo, but you have to put this brand over it, like a hot brand.
Simple solution. Just before you get intimate, break out a Sharpie and just write "Laugh Love" under it.
There you go. Every time, sure.
The Bert Show.
Hey, did you like what you just watched? Good news, there's more of us. If you go to wherever you listen to your podcast, whether that's Apple or Google Play or Spotify, you can listen to The Bert Show wherever you are, whenever you want to.